going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. It's Monday, the 19th of January, 2026. It still takes that split-second thought from saying 2025 versus 2026. And ladies and gentlemen, today's a Monday. Today's a Monday to win. I don't care what your trade is. Today is a day to win. Go out there, make the moves happen, hustle, bustle, do whatever you got to do to make moves and make it a glorious Monday for you. I know a lot of you feel that you're stuck in a dead-end job, being just over broke, miserable with your life, hating your wife. But today, make it a glorious day. You may be thinking, Mikey Pipes, why are you so happy in the morning? Why? Well, I feel, your mileage may vary, I feel that I have been blessed by God by having yet another day to live and to take care of my families, take care of my community, take care of the clients that I help. Got a bunch of Vari valves here. And you know what? Every day when I say prayers thanking him for making this happen, I just get continuously blessed. You can't make this stuff up. Let me put this right there. There you go. You cannot make this up. Like, seriously, folks. You know what? Yesterday, I went on an estimate. And, yeah, it's a Sunday. I get it. Yesterday, I went on an estimate for an existing client that's doing a major renovation in their home. And I don't normally do those kind of projects because, you know, it ties us up for a little while, you know? But last year, I did a job for a existing residential client who did a major renovation, and we made it happen. We installed multiple HVAC systems during the renovation process. And you know, it was a streamless. I don't know, it was a very, very nice experience. And it also matters if you have the right contractor, of course, you know. So if you have the wrong contractor who's taking from Peter to pay Paul and has no idea how to schedule, and then you get to the job and they're not ready, and then it throws the day off because now you need to do this work and it's not happening, right? But nonetheless, I went yesterday around 11 o'clock. Went over there, and the house is in mid renovations, and it's crazy. They're literally adding, it looks like maybe almost 2,000 square feet to this home, and they're still living there, which is like, wow, props. Props to you, bro. The fact that you could do that, I did it, you know, but they have, I didn't even have a kitchen. But nonetheless, walked away with a check for 30% of the job, and it's a big job. You know, 2 new ACIQ systems, right? We're going to use the Honeywell T10 thermostats. We got a couple fan coils. I didn't bid, and I respectfully declined the opportunity to do the plumbing in the home because that really ties up a lot of things. So we're not doing the plumbing. We're not doing the hydronic system, right? We're just doing the heat pump by ACIQ, 2 4-ton systems with the fan coils that go right on the unit. It gets bolted right on. We're doing ductwork. We're going to have to fabricate some supply plenums and a lot of flexible connectors, right? And we're talking about these flexible connectors, you know, the flex ducts. And they're like all over the place in the attic. And he goes, I'm surprised there's not a code for this. Like, look at this. Like, how these runs, like, it doesn't make any sense. This is a homeowner, by the way, who's not an engineer, just an average Joe homeowner. And And I go, yeah, well, actually, there is a code, right? And the mechanical code states that no flexible connector shall exceed 25 feet in length. But obviously, you can get, like, it's obviously not enforced. But, which is one of the things I really don't understand. Like in Florida, it can be disgusting, gross, and ugly. But as long as it's within code and specifications, you're good, right? Whatever. Anyway, today is a day to win. There's that check. I got to deposit that. Good stuff. We're going to order later today 2 4-ton systems. I really wanted to do a 3-ton so I can get rid of that one up there. But yeah, it'll go eventually. It will go. I'm not worried. We got the palm trees up there looking quite healthy. They're probably dormant now. So folks, hope you all had a great weekend. It's been fun. We had snow, we had rain, we had sleet, we had more snow, and we have snow in the ground. Look at that. Look at all that snow. All right. Look at the security pictures. Security cameras. We got snow, so yep, my G-Wagon. Oh, I gotta tell you about a story about the G-Wagon. But first, let me have a quick little espresso. I'm not gonna be a Johnny Sunshine, but I'm gonna have a quick little espresso. My G-Wagon, this is the second time going to the dealer for this issue, but I get a 12-volt battery warning. Literally every time I park the car and walk away, and I get an email that 12-volt battery failure. Second time it's been happening. So I was supposed to drop it off before I went away, but scheduling miscommunication with the dealer. But I bring it in on this past Friday. Before I even get back to work, I'm dropping the car off at the dealer, and they call me Friday afternoon. It's like, okay, the car's all ready. We changed the battery, reprogrammed, blah, 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 firmware update, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, as you're probably aware of this, I sent you a video of it, but, 2 of your tires, have nice little slits in them. If it probably hit a curb because you have the damage to the rim as well. And I was like, well, I'm not going to tell you that, you should replace, the rims or have them fixed, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to change the tires, the 2 tires that are damaged. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, how much are they going to be? And they're like, we'll do both of them for $1,100 and change. I'm like, oh, man, like, really, I can't fucking win. Like, I can't win. $1,100. Like, damn, man. $1,100. Damn. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just replace the tires that are damaged. And I was like, yeah, then we'll do an alignment. I was like, whatever. Do what you got to do. Right? So I was like, but hold on. Can you check to see if I bought the tire and rim protection package? I said, yeah, I don't think you do, but let me check anyway for you. Boom, 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 boom. He goes, I'll be damned. I was like, fuck yeah! I'll be damned. You actually bought the rim and tire protection warranty with when you purchased the car. I'm like, fuck yeah! And I was like, it's funny, it's like I for the work trucks that I purchase from Mercedes, and keeping it real, I don't pay for it all cash. Why? Why have cash tied up? Why have $60,000 or $100,000 tied up and there's 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have, I don't know, all this money tied up in vehicles where you borrow the money from the bank and use their money, right? So you finance it over 5 years, and if you do that, you get an extended warranty from the dealer, right? Because something goes wrong in year 4, you're good, or whatever, or after the manufacturer's warranty expires. So I always buy a 7-year warranty, because that's normally the lifespan that I keep these trucks around for. I've traded in and sold several trucks since in my ownership here at Pipe Doctor, so it works for me. But I don't. I'm not putting down, $80,000 plus the racks plus the wrap. Why do that, right? And then if there's ever like the Metris, that one there that came from Florida, that one I just lemon lawed, believe it or not. We had several months ago, we had a burning smell when I went once a week to start it up inside the cabin, and it wouldn't do anything. So they towed it, and it was gone for about 6 weeks. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was gone for 6 weeks, and then they decided to do a manufacturer's buyback. So, and because I wrapped the first wrap, I know that's not the Florida wrap, but because I wrapped the vehicle when I purchased it from the dealer with the racks and bin package, the wrap, all that's coming back to me. Now, granted, you know, depending on you know, this, that, and the third, you're not going to get those finance payments back, but you know, we had a great weekend. On Saturday night, I had to replace an Aquastat relay, and I know this box looks pretty beat up, but there's an Aquastat relay in there. I did that with an expansion tank at my second emergency service call Saturday night, and on the first emergency service call, the Whale McLean control board for a CGA series boiler. You know, that little black little box that has the little dial on it, has the economy dial on it. And that was the video I put on the Mikey Pipes Pipe Doctor YouTube channel, where we had the wire inside a zone valve melted the plastic insulation, and then the copper was touching the metal, and it shorted out the control board before it blew out the transformer. So pretty crazy, but how I found that all in an hour and a half and completed the service call shows you that I know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. Just keeping it real. All right, guys. Have a fantastic day today, okay? I don't care what you're doing today. If you're working on a snow-covered roof, replacing a compressor in a rooftop unit, right? Or you're in the sewers, water jetting, doing whatever you're doing. I want you to have a fantastic day. I want you to go out there and win. Win like you've never done before. Make that your goal today. Make that your goal today, and let me know in the comment section in tomorrow's video how you did today, okay? I want to hear from the winners, and I want to hear from the guys who thought they didn't win, but they won anyway because God has blessed you with another fucking day. Take that home and put that in your pocket and guarantee that's money in the bank right there, folks. See you later. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.